Welcome back to the open road. I'm Alex Lefriec, and this week I've been whipping around in a 2013 Hyundai Veloster Turbo with a 6-speed manual. It's been a lot of fun, and the Veloster is really polarizing. You sort of either love it or hate it. I found a whole lot of reasons to like it. Really, only one reason not to. Let's hit the open road. As always, let's start with the exterior of the Veloster Turbo. Most of it looks really good. Front end looks great with that bass mouth grille. The rear end with those center mounted exhaust tips and sloping rear window is the best looking part of the car. And my side of the car, the driver's side, looks great. The problem is the passenger side with that third door that the Veloster has become famous for is, well, it's just not good. It totally changes the look of the car, makes it asymmetrical, and makes that side of the car look like a weird PT Cruiser-esque thing. The exterior's close, but it's not quite there. Hyundai has been doing a fabulous job with their interiors the last couple of years, and the Veloster Turbo is no different. Let's start with the instrument cluster. Not a whole lot to see here, but that's not a bad thing. Informative center screen looks just fine. The center stack is really good. Reminds me of the center stack in the Santa Fe. The buttons are easy to reach. The screen is big enough and is easy to read. The interface is good. I like the slanted angular vents. They work with the exterior styling of the car. Our tester has most of the goodies like this panoramic sunroof and navigation, an awesome stereo from Dimension, who I've actually not heard of, but sounds great. Heated seats, the list goes on and on. The seats are nicely bolstered and say turbo in case you forget what you were driving, and headroom for the driver and passenger is actually pretty good. Rear legroom and headroom in the Veloster that's not bad for a car this size. This isn't a very big car, and I can sit back there. My knees do touch the seat in front of me, but that's not the end of the world. And my head just barely fits, assuming we don't hit any bumps. There's actually more cargo room in the back of the Veloster than you might think at first glance. It's pretty deep, and the rear seats fold down so you can still fit a couple sets of golf clubs. The Veloster Turbo is powered by a 1.6-liter turbo, direct injection 4-cylinder, putting out 201 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. And I have to say, it's actually a lot of fun. There's not a lot of low-end torque, despite what Hyundai claims, but from 2.5 or 3,000 RPM on, the twin-scroll turbo really starts to kick in, and you can really wring its neck and have a lot of fun. So definitely would recommend roll-on accelerations rather than off the line, but either way, you're going to have a good time with the 6-speed manual transmission. It feels good. It's the right amount of notchy and smooth, although there is a weird button below the shift knob that you have to pull up to put the car into reverse, and you're always feeling it, and it feels weird. I wish they would have given you the traditional sort of push in, push up, but it's a small concession for an otherwise very solid front-wheel drive drivetrain. Our tester, with just about every bell and whistle you could want, comes in at $25,520. So now the million-dollar question, would I buy one? Ultimately, no, I wouldn't, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't. The Veloster is a great car, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. For me, it's just a little too funky, and the whole 3-door thing would just drive me nuts. But if you like that sort of thing, if you like something a little different that stands out from the crowd, the Veloster is going to be a really great option. It's fast, it's fun, it's well built, and it's well priced. For the open road, I'm Alex Lefriec. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.